Hey everyone, today's story is going to be Tarzan. Well, here goes the story. A sudden cry through the jungle led Carla away from her gorilla family. She reached a treehouse from where the cry was coming. Inside, Carla found a baby. His parents were dead, so Carla decided to make the baby her son. Suddenly, Sabor, a ferocious leopard, attacked Carla. Carla managed to escape the treehouse safely with the baby, leaving Sabor trapped. When she got back to the jungle, Carla showed the baby to the gorillas. Their leader, Kerchak, didn't like the baby, but agreed to let Carla keep the baby. Carla decided to call the baby Tarzan. As he grew, Tarzan wanted to fit with his gorilla family. One day, he asked Turk, one of his friends, whether he could play with him. But Turk said that if Tarzan wanted to hang out, he would have to get an elephant hair. To Turk's surprise, Tarzan jumped into the water to get the elephant hair. Tanto, one of the baby elephants, noticed Tarzan and ran to the elephants and warn them. As soon as the elephants saw Tarzan, they thought he was a piranha. A huge stampede of the elephants ran straight towards the gorillas. Kerchak managed to save one of the babies. Tarzan took all the blame. Kerchak told Carla that Tarzan would never be one of the gorillas. That night, Carla talked to Tarzan, telling him that he was one of the gorillas. Tarzan wanted Kerchak to see that he was a gorilla. Over time, Tarzan started to climb trees, swim in the water, and slide on trees with moss on it. Soon he was an expert in the jungle. One day, Sabor attacked the gorillas. Tarzan got his spear and battled a ferocious leopard. Finally, Tarzan killed Sabor and Kerchak started to like Tarzan a bit. But Tarzan's biggest adventure was about to come soon when a hunter named Clayton and his men came to the jungle. With a woman named Jane and her dad, who was a professor, Clayton captured all the gorillas, but Tarzan, with the help of Jane, Professor, Turk, and Tantor, rescued all the gorillas. Suddenly, Clayton aimed at Tarzan with his gun. Kerchak noticed this and jumped in front of Tarzan to save him. The bullet flew and hit Kerchak. Wounded, the large gorilla collapsed. Clayton chased Tarzan into the trees. He got tangled in the vines. He used his knife to cut the vines, but when he did, Clayton fell. The vines stood still and Clayton died hanging. Tarzan ran to Kerchak. Kerchak knew his time came, so he told Tarzan to take care of the family. With his last words, Kerchak went to sleep forever. The next morning, Jane and the professor were going to leave for England. Jane and Tarzan bid farewell. As Jane boarded the boat, the professor told Jane to stay with Tarzan. Jane decided to stay with Tarzan. The professor agreed too. Both of them were welcomed by the gorillas. For Tarzan, he knew at last where he belonged. The end. Thank you.